So there, folks, welcome back to Townies with Charon and Velerious.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Let's just unpause the Derpsvillians and off they go.
On their tree-hugging mission of tree-huggingness.
So, while they do that, we went through all these chests, and we've set them all up.
I know, I completely forgot we'd done that.
Yeah.
It took ages.
I think there's 2 rows for Spiderite, 2 for Goblinite. Is there 2 for Hobgoblinite as well, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 2, 2, and then all the rest are singles.
So then we've got Diorite, Snickerite, Zombite, and then we've left the other 3 blank until we find them, so they don't go immediately into the dungeon picking up the dangerous stuff.
Going like, oh my god, there's one on the floor, guys, I'll go get it, and then they all die.
I don't think we did anything with these barrels, except for I did make this last row of 3 should be blue slime.
It should be. It is.
Yeah, blue slime. So they've now got somewhere to put blue slime as well, which means they've got plenty to be getting on with for a change.
I know, the town is going to be very, very busy.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my god, we were actually on about the other day as well, Ulrich, how long he's been stood there guarding things.
Ulrich, yes.
Yes.
Who's had quite the distinguished career over the 2 years he's been in Derpsville.
And we said we were going to perhaps look into the blue hats being the city's protectors. The old crooked bodyguards, the night watchmen.
Yeah, like the city watching Discworld, but sort of evil.
So basically, you want to go get some flour out of Ulrich's flour storage? Well, you can do, because he's at the meat processing facility. But, if he wasn't there, he'd probably break your legs. I like it, there's still loads of bags of flour over there.
Yeah, well...
Because every time we do anything, we have to make them harvest. Yeah. So they just make a load more flour.
And we don't really have an order for bread beyond what they've got baked.
Oh, the bear's dead.
Wolf to Bernier has just literally stopped.
He was dead. He was Wally.
Where
That is the best path. The best path.
The pathfinding in this game never ceases to amaze me.
I think they're looking for the most dangerous path possible.
It does look like it, doesn't it? Right.
I reckon they never had any kind of priorities on roads. I think that's the problem.
Maybe. We need more stone, so I'm going to take a big chunk out from here.
Yeah.
I know that was something we said we needed to do.
Well,
there we go, it's done.
When pathfinding finds places for you to go, I'm wondering if it just looks for a place, right? And sometimes randomly it is just the longest route, and he goes, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't look and go, is there a road? If there is,
but it's like, why walk all the way down here just to walk back over this tiny gay hill?
Clearly there's some terrible, coding.
I'd love to see the code. That's what we need to. We need to find a way to decompile this and look through it.
And essentially, I think what's happened is it randomizes the path, and if the path is able for them to go there, they go there. To give them a bit more kind of they can go many different ways there. But instead, it makes them run around the entire lake and then run back and then starve and die.
Maybe. So, what else was I going to say? I had something else to talk about. Oh yeah, so the We Slay Monsters video went up. That did really well.
It did.
As of time of recording, we picked up 100 views over 2 days on that.
Oh my god.
Which is great. So, oh god, that was the devs that helped us out there as well. Furiously Inactive Games. They retweeted us, Velerious, which always helps. It's always nice when
they retweeted us. They gave us permissions.
Mm-hmm.
They're an extremely fun game. I mean, to be honest, the books became more comical than anything else.
Considering how little is there of it, do you know what I mean? It's it's surprisingly good fun because they've built it right. They've built a solid mechanic base first.
And then started
adding the
features.
Content, yeah.
And they're looking for people to give them feedback on different types of bugs they encounter and things like that. But as you said, you played it and never even encountered any of the bugs.
Yeah, I played it because before I showed it to you. I played it all night for probably 2 or 3 hours. 3 hours, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I had a great time, and it didn't crash on me once at all. And I didn't find that bug with the loot bag, which is something they said they know about. And it's already been fixed. It'll be coming in the next update.
Yeah. So I mean,
that was cool.
The bugs for us at least became comical.
It was quite funny.
It was extremely funny, especially the ending when we were like, okay, so once we touch this gem, dunk. Oh. Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, guys, make sure to run over there and have a check.
I was not expecting it to break on us like it did, but it was funny as fuck.
It is a very interesting video. If you've not seen it, but you enjoy the Town series, it is one of those that you will probably enjoy. It's just me and you derping around.
Yeah,
because
this is the thing. I put it up as Derp Force supports, Because I was like, it's not really a derping around because it's not edited.
Yeah.
Our thing with derping around is those are always the highly edited vids. So this is essentially the equivalent of that. It's videos the way we don't want to do a full series on it necessarily, but we might do a video or two. And this is where those games will be going now, into that series. So it's like...
And hopefully in the future...
anything that's unedited... So, like, you know, like I did the Influent thing and we did the Dungeon Keepers thing, videos like that will go in that series from now on.
In the future, we'll hopefully have intros that tell us what videos you are watching. So if you were watching a derping around, it would start off with obviously our faces going, derping around, derping around.
Oh, God.
And then the minute that's done...
This is bollocks. This is just because you wanted an excuse to do your Breaking the Law song.
I did.
Basically, Judas Priest, Breaking the Law, right? It's a song, I'd assume most people know this song. And it's quite distinguishable because... the lead singer, I think Rob Halford is his name.
Yeah.
He has quite a sort of high-pitched voice, quite squeaky, and it was thrash metal at the same time. Well, loosely thrash metal. Hair metal is what it sort of gets penned as these days. But it's just the way he says, like, breaking the law, breaking the law. Valerious got hooked on it recently, that song, and he's been, like, singing everything to that tune.
Interestingly enough, though, that's not the first time I've heard that beat.
Oh, is it not?
No, you are breaking the law, which I'm fairly sure I heard someone else say in another like game or movie or something that I watched recently. But also as well, I was looking at this the other day. Do you remember a TV series in Britain called Young Ones?
Yeah, okay.
And it had on the TV, "Hi mates, I'm Baz, and welcome to TV for young adults." And one of the things they did on there was nosing around.
Ah.
And they went nosing around.
I see.
And that's the second time that I was like, oh my god, it fits to everything.
The Young Ones is great. That's some classic comedy.
I do love the Young Ones.
Yeah.
And very very sad about Rick Mail.
Oh, that was ages ago. We've already talked about Rick
Someone's going to
Mail.
be crying
Sure
in there,
we did.
you know. We might have done, but someone might message out and go, oh my god, Rick Mail's dead. Oh my god.
And it is a big shame. Because like him and that sort of stable of him and Aid and Nigel Planer, yeah, he was great in Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
Yeah,
he
became
really
quite
good
common to be with them, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, because there was them and there was also Aid's wife Jennifer Saunders, Dawn French.
It also, as well, was quite good at representing what young adults do when doing lots of education.
Alexis Sale and Ben Elton as well, sort of heavily involved with stuff around the area. It's very sort of anti-establishment stuff, you know what I mean?
Very sort of nosing around.
nosing around. Also, Ulrich Brix is essentially God in the bread, God in the bread.
It goes with anything.
You can say anything to the tune of Breaking the Law. It's fantastic.
It's like, literally, there is so many uses for that two little words.
What about the other thing he came with the day? I came downstairs the other day, right? I'd been upstairs doing some editing. I came down and Vel was sat at his computer and he just turned around to me and went, "It wasn't me."
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't me.
This was a thing. Yonks ago, me and you, like, used to sing a song, and because I didn't know half the time where the song came from, I added in another song that sounded correct. So, me and Jade were just speaking, and she were like, "It wasn't me." And then waited for me to do the rest. I was just like, da, 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 da. And she was like, "That's not how it goes." Oh, it wasn't me. Da, 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 da. And she was like, "How does this fit?" And I was like, "I don't know, but it's now hilarious."
It is quite funny. I wish somebody would just mash that up and put it on YouTube.
There was
hilarious.
There was actually another song we thought of outside, but I just can't remember what it was, and we couldn't afterwards either. It was literally just a song we thought of that had like a line like that, and we just added something else in there, like a different tune.
You do a lot of this because you have weird hearing. You get songs confused so often. It's really weird.
Songs, names, anything with sound.
Yeah, pretty much.
I confused the toaster and the computer because, you know, Cat of the Bing.
So the other thing of note that's happening in Valerious is November's almost over. And in fact, by the time this goes out, November might even be over. I'm not sure. I think it goes out on the 30th.
November?
I'm not sure.
November.
See, I'm pretty sure it goes out on the 30th or the 2nd. It's somewhere around there. And that means we're in December. So there's some important things coming up. There's the Steam Christmas sale for a start.
Oh, yeah.
Which is great. I'm well looking forward to that.
You know the biggest thing?
What?
Christmas porn.
Christmas porn?
Christmas porn? Yeah, Christmas porn.
Is that a thing? Is that lots of new Christmas porn? You're going to go over to ElfTube?
filthywanktube.com.
Filthywanktube.com. The best of all porn
on there
sites.
they have brilliant things. You know, Christmas jumpers. I Shag Santa Claus and the Law Won. You know, those things like that.
Wow.
That's the, the new hit single. I Shag Santa Claus and the Law Shot Me.
Yep.
You know,
So
it's brilliant.
Steam Christmas sale, that's a big
Yes.
thing. I'm excited about that. I'm going to pick up loads of good stuff. We're going to get some new things. I'm hoping that new Lara Croft game's on so we can get that, because when Payday ends, the plan was to maybe use that as our next series, Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris.
It's totally because you want to see small pixelated boobies.
It really isn't, considering you can't really see your boobies anyway.
That's what that is your
I
favourite.
quite enjoyed the last one, though. Did you not like the last one?
I only liked it because of the character I played that I can't remember his name.
I want to see how they've improved it after the previous one. Because the previous one, it certainly had some flaws, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing the series for that.
It also had moments that was a bit weird, such as, like, I played a guy with a spear who could just pick up a grenade launcher whenever he wanted and blow shit up.
Yeah.
And it was like, but I'm meant to be a tribal man.
With an AK-47. It was quite cool.
I believe in peace, unless peace means kicking your ass.
I hope they've improved the gameplay and the control system.
So yeah, Lara Croft and the
Temple of Osiris, I think it is.
that's the one.
So that's
It's always a temple.
that's
or
a series that could possibly be coming
skull.
in the new year.
It's always a temple or a
Crystal
skull.
Skull.
You know, all
Fucking
these fucking cave diving games, they're all
Yeah.
the same.
Other things is, oh god, Just Cast Christmas live stream.
Yeah.
I hate to give them the free publicity, but you know, it's going to be great.
Free publicity, I think they've got way
Yeah,
more.
thing is, it's like there's sort of an unwritten rule when you do stuff like this, if you're not supposed to talk about other people and stuff, because you know.
Well, we basically sod that in town
Yeah.
because we just talk about fun
Because I
things.
think, what the fuck? It's a huge event. Everyone's going
Yeah.
to be watching it. It's going to be great. I'm really excited.
No.
I can't wait. This is the highlight of my year.
Not only that, but it is something that's, you know, both on our minds. We'll both probably be looking at it. I mean, I've got tons and tons of uni work coming up, but I'm still going to make time for the Christmas live stream.
Oh yes, it's going to be great.
I want to watch people get drunk on shit, and that's the highlight of my life, really.
So knowing that the Christmas live, because there's a reason I bring this up, because it segues in.
Oh my god.
Knowing that the live stream was coming up and it would have a little bit less editing time, I've started the end of the year montage early.
Yes.
So, oh my god, it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Because, like, the last one was pretty good, but a lot of the clips that I had to look through were, like, earlier that year when our audio was still pretty bad. And
The videos were WMV and had little black bits over all
Yeah.
the fun bits.
so this year, it's like, it's our standard quality videos, pretty much. So I've had a lot of good stuff to choose from.
It's like, it'd get to a really funny bit where I'm just like, hey, Sharon, what do you call a snowman that's melted? And then it just suddenly goes black, and I'm like, a carrot, and everyone laughs. And then, you know,
Nice.
it's just black. You can't use this anymore.
Hey, Velerious, what's orange and sounds like a parrot?
A carrot.
Yeah.
I was going to go with a rabbit for some reason. A rabbit.
Classic jokes. So yeah, I've started the montage, which should be going up on New Year's Eve if everything goes according to plan.
By the way, there's a guy sleeping in the cafeteria watching that bird. I think we
Yeah.
should probably get... Oh, there he goes.
It's gone.
He's finally going to go sleep.
But
He sat there for ages.
it's almost done. All I've got to do is like I've done all the clips and everything. I've just got to do the paperwork, like going through and making notes of where everything comes from, what music is used, rah rah rah.
You make it sound so... Go do the paperwork. A lot of...
It takes a while. I've got to go through every clip and write down exactly which episode every clip comes from. You know, to go into
see,
the description.
There's a lot of hoops to jump through, a lot of legal information we've got to sort out. Got to write up to all the developers, excuse me, we derped around in your game, can we derp into a montage with it?
Well, yeah, then I've got to go through with the volume envelope and adjust all the different volume levels on the different vids. That's going to take like a whole day, pretty
Crying
much.
in your bedroom as the Towns devs go, well, you can't use our footage, but I think we can work something out. And you're just crying against the webcam.
I've already spent 2 days on this, and I'm probably going to be spending another 2 or 3 on it, I think. And then, like, literally just anything that comes up in December, that can just get added in.
So if you want anything in there that you think has been funny this year, please point it out
Yeah,
now.
you haven't got long to fucking tell me. If there's any bits you want to definitely be in the montage, you better leave a comment sharp.
If it was about 3 minutes ago when I mentioned porn randomly, just tell us and
I've
post
had
a
to-
timestamp.
Yeah, I've excluded some videos from it. I didn't bother pick anything from the Talisman series because it wasn't particularly funny. It was more sort of informative, all about explaining the game and stuff.
It was very instructional.
I did want to put in a bit from Towns from the Future Armor episode, but the volume is a bit naff on that. So in the end, I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll just try." I've tried to pick decent quality clips all the way through.
We had a
this time.
Futurama episode?
Yeah, not Future Armor the program. 2 words, Future Armor.
Oh.
Yeah. Now do you remember which one it was?
The cardboard armor.
yeah. That was the moment I was going to put in the old kobold armor, but
Oh, there was many other ones.
the audio was
brilliant.
bad. So yeah, it's going to be good though. It's pretty funny. I was pissing myself laughing watching it back, so that's always a good sign.
I was going to say, I never thought we'd had a Futurama episode. I was like, I don't know if we're talking about Futurama on here before. We probably have at some point.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could buy them. That'd keep us
However-
away. And some trees. Oh, yeah. Look at them.
So it's only one bonsai tree.
That's so sexy, though. It means they don't have to make them then, though.
Thing is, I thought we were going to put blue flowers in there.
Yeah, but we could put red somewhere.
You want to get the red to stay. He's got the Wizard Jan and Gold Uniflow statues.
Oh, thing is, we could buy the Wizard Jan, but it's totally not going to fit in
Yeah,
Alphonse's
we
bedroom.
don't need him. He's got a hobgoblin head on a stick. Fuck that.
Let's buy...
Shall I get those 5 trees that he has?
Buy those 5 flowers and buy that wizard statue. I've got a choice use for it.
You want one
Yeah.
wizard statue?
One wizard statue. This is all I
and
want.
let's sell him. We've got a shitload of
All I
iron.
want for Christmas is a wizard statue and 5 flowers.
Well, that was the final bit I was going to finish off by saying is ultimately, of course, it's not Christmas because we're the Derpsville.
All I want for Bishmas.
Yay!
Is you.
Perry Bishmas, it's almost here.
I know.
Oh my god.
Perry Bishmas is dusting off the old law book.
If you remember the Perry Bishmas stuff, well done. You've been around for at least a year.
I know. He'll be sat there polishing off the law book, going, "Oh, let's get all these holidays out the way now. Just you're not allowed to say this."
The thing is,
not allowed to
I
say
don't
that."
think we mentioned him being a lawyer. That was something we came up with off camera.
I'm
So people aren't
fairly sure we
aware.
did.
Perry Bishmas is a lawyer now. He's been promoted.
They did have some brothers, but I can't remember any of them.
He's a Jewish
Not off the top
lawyer,
of my
isn't
head.
he?
Yeah,
With his own TV show,
but he also hates every kind of holiday.
the Perry Bishmas Files.
Yeah. I think it's because most of the holidays are kind of named after him, except obviously the Jewish holiday.
Of Bishmas.
Yeah.
That's what they call Christmas. That is the Jewish Christmas.
It is.
It's Bishmas.
Bishmas. Merry Bishmas. Get your tax returns done.
Wow.
He's a lawyer. It makes sense.
True.
didn't mean anything else.
True. Yeah, we'll let you have that one.
His little female friend, Gandalf's little female friend that he peeps through the wall, right? Behind his bed.
What?
Behind his bed, right there.
Oh, Gandalf on here. Right,
Yeah.
yes, and Cambry. I was thinking of actual Gandalf. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yes, Hobbit, take off your clothes. Thou shalt pass.
Show me your ring, Frodo.
I said little girl. Oh no, I'm totally a girl, Gandalf. Frodo, shut up.
Frodo, put their wig on. Frodina Baggins. Do not take me for a conjurer of cheap tricks.
Why do I need to put the wig on? Sam's already wearing a wig. And fake breasts. Oh, Mr. Frodo.
Oh,
Right.
God.
The woman behind Gandalf's house.
And Cambry.
And Cambry.
Yes.
We need to put that statue in her room.
Okay.
Because she has nothing.
Is it a statue of Gandalf? Is that the joke?
Yeah. And they're infatuated
So-
in love.
Right, I need to get...
They whisper to each other through the wall. It's quite
Decorative
adorable.
indoor? No, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Decorative outdoor. Aha! There you go.
There we go.
Um,
Just plonk it right in there.
should I just put it beside her bed?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You don't want to put it against the wall because that's
Right.
where they speak to each other. They whisper through the
Okay,
wall.
you don't want to cover up the glory hole.
Oh, yeah. Late at night, the things they get up to. Ooh. Have you ever noticed his bedroom is arranged just for that one patch to be open like hers?
Yep.
Exact place where her candle and clock are. Oh, look at that. It's so sexy.
That's quite good, actually.
Even worse is we're going to have to give all the Derpsvillians a Christmas present. Well, Bishmas present.
Jesus. How would we even do that? You can...
They're all
Some
going-
of these rooms are full. Gandalf's has no space that is not taken except for the glory hole itself.
End of his bed's got a little
Yeah,
bit
but then he
of
won't be
space.
able to get in bed, will he?
Yeah, he
it's
will.
like really
He can
sort
walk
of...
in front of the glory hole, stick his cock through, and then get in bed.
The other one is Alfros's room is pretty damn full as well.
No, he's got a space.
It's-
Next, in between the clock and the old board there. Is it
chessboard.
Yeah. Squares table.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's the special chess table with the hidden drawers in that they keep
Yeah.
the weed in to sell.
Because they are bodyguards.
Yeah,
They must be swift as the coursing river.
yeah.
Um,
We must. What? I know that. Must be Swift. What is that? Is that Mulan?
Yes.
Fucking Mulan obsession.
Mulan!
Oh well, we're on the subject of Mulan. Then I suppose you might as well mention the little thing you found recently about one of our favourite cartoon voiceover artists,
Oh, Crunk.
Crunk. I can't remember his real name, but he was He was
Oh,
Crunk
God.
in The Emperor's New Groove, and
Joe
he
in
was
Family Guy.
Joe Swanson in Family Guy.
Someone from Seinfeld.
He was Brock Sampson in The Venture Brothers.
And Poker Night 2.
Yeah.
If you watch Seinfeld, he did play a part in there
Seinfeld.
somewhere, Seinfeld or something. I don't know. I've never watched it.
I've never watched Seinfeld. Well, I've watched 1 or 2 episodes. I didn't like it.
But someone mentioned it on Hannah's channel, and she was like, "I don't think my audience are old enough to know what this is."
Seinfeld, it's a comedy show in America, right? It's
Yes.
You'd recognise one of the other guys from it as well, who's in like loads of stuff. It might be the guy who plays the bellhop in Dungeon Check Saint, the guy who owns the hotel.
Oh.
Because he's in a lot of stuff as well. And it's sort of, it's a bit like The Office, but it's about stand-up comedians. But it's not that funny.
Oh.
And it's pretty shit. I just don't get it. But everyone in America raves about it like it's the best thing ever. And loads of English people rave about it like it's the best thing ever. And it's not, it's appalling. But one of the guys who was in it went on to write a show called Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is hilarious.
Before we go too far, going back to this guy.
Which
He's
guy?
in the latest Borderlands, Tales of the Borderlands,
Yeah.
which came out the day we are filming this, but obviously when this comes out, it will have been out for a little while and people will have already played it.
True.
It is the first episodic series that is out at the moment.
It's a Telltale body.
Yes.
But Borderlands.
Borderlands Telltale, which is quite interesting considering the fact that, as many people say, Borderlands was not famed for its story so much as running around shooting everyone in the face. Because everything was funny, everything was awesome, there was guns all over, and it was just kind of, a bit of fun to shoot everyone in the face. If anything, the story got in the way sometimes on Borderlands, which is a bit weird.
Can they walk over these flowers?
I hope not.
Because that rogue appears to have walked into a corner there.
And he's trapped forever.
I don't think he is, because the shop guy was stood on there as well.
He
and
can
just
move
walked
diagonal.
off. True. Because I was thinking, do you want to put them... If they're unwalkable, we could put them down the side of the hospital, the red ones.
Does it matter if they're not, if they are walkable?
No.
Because, do remember, we noticed this.
If they are walkable...
Everything, right, that goes on the floor counts as something in that block, which means it can't be spawned
can't be
in.
spawned on.
Yeah.
Shall I just quickly put these in then?
Yes. Plop them in. That's
shit.
it. Straight on the wall.
So yeah,
there
the
you
point is that guy is in Borderlands. And
Yeah.
he's great. And
That was it. That was the entire thing.
He is a great voice actor. It's one of those guys who it's just like, he should do a lot more video games because he's fucking brilliant at it. They are walkable.
There's apparently other people in there.
But that looks quite good, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll save up and get some more red flowers later and put them, I reckon, everywhere around Necromancy Row.
Yeah.
Hospital and Necromancy Row should all be red flowers.
To dedicate about all the deaths.
Yeah.
All the blue flowers will go over the more industrial section of the city, the meat processing facility,
And
the
then once-
storehouse.
We could even put some in the graveyard, like between the graves.
Did we intentionally plan this?
What?
The red side is wizards and roses.
Yeah.
The blue side is all the industrial, the blue road and everything. It's the storehouse, the slums, and the meat processing facility with the farms.
This is true.
It's all the stuff that would need bodyguarding. And the yellows seem to just be neutral.
they're just the scum, the workers.
If anything, to be honest,
These are the two factions.
the slum has the wrong roof on it. It should have been blue. Because it is technically in the blue part of town. It's in the industrial place. But then again, meat
which is the
processing
slum?
facility.
This one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the houses are like literally next to each other and not built correctly. There's like this crappy bit in front of them.
They
and
are
such.
built correctly.
Yeah, but I mean, like when we first built it, there was a massive gap above the top two houses that could have had another house there or something.
What?
These
Oh,
top
yeah, but-
two rooms.
Which two?
These two rooms that we built a road
These
in front
two
of, and there's
rooms,
still a massive
yeah.
gap.
Yeah, there is a gap there.
And when we first built it, there was just a massive gap that got filled with bones and spiderite and wood and
Okay.
meat. And it's also the room the meat fills into.
Okay.
How can you call this anything other than the slums? They've only got one birdcage.
Fair enough. Simon Lepoitivan lives here, Velerious.
They don't even have clocks.
That's true. But neither do these guys.
Yeah, but those were the late covers. It makes use for them.
We never got around to giving them clocks.
It was a lot of stuff to make all these clocks. We just kept buying them because it was easier.
That rogue is not trapped anymore, which is good news. But they can be walked anyway, so that's irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Right, we are over time, so we're going to have to leave it there. Jesus Christ, we talked about so much shit.
I know.
That was crazy. I hope you've got something ready for the next episode.
Oh yeah, totally.
Brilliant. Right, we're going to leave it there, folks, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.